In the world of entertainment, there are many stars, but very few become symbols of strength, loyalty, and perseverance. Among those rare names stands one man who redefined what it means to fight, to rise, and to inspire millions across the globe. This is the incredible journey of John Cena, a journey that begins long before the bright lights of wrestling arenas and the roaring sound of millions of fans chanting his name. John Cena was born in West Newbury, Massachusetts, and from an early age he was a child filled with energy, curiosity, and a natural drive to compete. Growing up in a lively household with four brothers, competition was never optional, it was a daily routine. Every day was a new test of strength, speed, and courage. These early experiences slowly shaped the foundation of the man he would later become, resilient, tough, and always ready for a challenge. Cena's fascination with bodybuilding began in his teenage years. While most kids his age worried about school and leisure, Cena stepped into the gym with a passion that felt more like destiny. He wanted to build himself, not just physically, but mentally, piece by piece, challenge by challenge. As he lifted weights in those early days, he wasn't preparing only his muscles, he was preparing his mindset, training for a future that he didn't yet fully see. After completing his education, Cena moved to California, chasing a dream that was unclear but powerful. He worked odd jobs, including being a limousine driver, just to keep his life afloat. But deep inside, he knew he was meant for something more. The gym was still his sanctuary, his escape, and his place of transformation. It was during this time that destiny whispered something new to him: professional wrestling. Cena entered the world of wrestling through Ultimate Pro Wrestling, a small but vibrant developmental promotion. Wearing bright colors, displaying unmatched confidence, and performing with intensity, he quickly caught attention. He wasn't just another newcomer, he was a presence, a spark waiting to become a wildfire. His character, his charisma, and his determination stood out boldly. Then came the moment that changed everything. WWE discovered him. Making his WWE debut in 2002, Cena stepped into the ring with humility and fire. When he faced Kurt Angle and boldly declared the word ruthless aggression, he didn't just introduce himself, he announced a new era. Though he didn't win that match, he won something far more important: the spotlight. Fans noticed him, management noticed him, and slowly John Cena began carving his path. But success was not instant. Cena struggled, exploring different characters, trying to find what fit him best. And then came the turning point, his transformation into a rapper-style performer. Wearing chains, jerseys, sideways caps, and delivering freestyle raps, Cena brought something completely fresh to WWE. His rhymes were bold, funny, and fearless. Fans connected with him instantly. He became the voice of rebellion, the hero of the streets, and the entertainer who could fight and perform at the same time. This was the birth of a phenomenon. As Cena continued to evolve, he captured his first WWE Championship in 2005. This victory wasn't just a title win, it was the beginning of a legacy. Cena became the face of the company, the hero millions looked up to, and the entertainer whose brand of energy was unmatched. Every time his entrance theme hit the speakers, the crowd exploded with excitement. But behind the cheers, there was a man who carried an enormous responsibility. Cena worked harder than almost anyone else, performing, training, traveling, and dedicating his life to both the sport and the fans. His motto, "Never give up," became more than a slogan, it became a life philosophy. Whether in the ring or outside, Cena lived by these words, inspiring millions to keep pushing forward, no matter how tough life becomes. His rivalries, from battles with Edge to epic clashes with Randy Orton and Batista, became legendary. Every match he fought was more than competition, it was storytelling. Cena wasn't just a wrestler, he was a warrior whose strength came not only from his muscles, but from his unshakable belief in resilience. Outside the ring, John Cena's kindness began touching people's hearts. His work with the Make-A-Wish Foundation broke records. He granted more wishes to children than any other celebrity in history. Every visit he made, every smile he brought, it all showed who he truly was, a man of heart. By this time, Cena had become a global icon, but his journey was far from over. The world would soon witness the next chapter, his transition to acting and Hollywood, where he would once again prove his ability to rise, adapt, and conquer. And this is where part 1 ends, with John Cena at the peak of wrestling stardom, standing strong, proud, and ready for new challenges.